The dress was perfect. She thought Liam had sent a secret love note before the wedding. The day after tomorrow is Chloe's fitting. Liam never called her baby. Not once.
Mrs. Vanden? Is everything all right?
Everything's fine, I just need a moment.
It wasn't a love note. It was a grenade.
Glass? Celebrate the final fitting?
Sure. It's been amazing having Chloe so involved. Sometimes I wonder if she's a little too invested.
She's just happy for you. For us. Don't overthink it, love. Chloe's just enthusiastic.
This is not a misunderstanding. It's a design. Sleep never came. By dawn, trust was dead and strategy took its place.
Love you.
Love you.
Liam's old tablet used the date of their first official date as the password. What used to feel romantic now felt careless. He deleted it. He knew exactly what he sent. He covered the text, not the truth. He didn't just lie to me. He built a second life inside mine. In the background was Bella Notte, the restaurant she had begged him to take her to, the restaurant he said was impossible to book. The ice inside her melted into something hotter, cleaner, more dangerous. This isn't a wedding anymore. It's a battlefield. This wasn't a grief anymore. It was a demolition. After the storm, she organized the disaster.
Finalizing the prenup adamants?
No. I need to separate my finances from Liam's immediately. And I need the legal fallout of canceling a wedding 7 days out. Here, the text The deleted thread. Bella Notte, dates and lies. She didn't cry to her lawyer, she presented a case.
Do you have proof joint funds paid for the affair?
I'm compiling that now.
Found one, a significant purchase. Same night he gave me department store earrings.
Send it. This changes everything.
She stopped being the bride in waiting. She became the woman who would survive the blast and choose where the fire spread next.
Final pre-wedding pow-pow. I will not let one detail fall apart.
You look tired, Ellie. Everything okay? Pre-wedding jitters. It's a lot.
Luck helps, but so does discernment.
Discernment?
The ability to see people for what they are, not what they pretend to be. I'm learning to value that.
Deep thoughts before champagne? What's gotten into you?
Just clarity. Amazing how one moment could bring everything into focus.
The photos were enough to destroy trust, not enough to finish the war. Sentimentality had left too many doors unlocked. He wasn't slipping. He was funding a future with her. Every dinner charge was a night she ate alone. Every hotel bill was a lie with a timestamp. The affair wasn't just physical. It was financial. Planned. Durable. A second partnership built inside the first. There is no explanation for this. There is only judgment. They think this wedding is their victory, but they're wrong. Every detail is now a weapon. If they wanted a performance, I would give them one they could never forget. Music sets the tone. And this one will be unforgettable.
Voices. A choice.
More than all right. I've just had a burst of creative clarity. Please proceed. The rooftop glittered like a celebration. To Alaya, it felt like a trap with fairy lights.
To Alara, the most beautiful bride, marrying the most perfect man and we are all so jealous.
You're not drinking enough, Ellie. Let loose. This is your night.
It's just a lot, Chloe. Sometimes I wonder if it's all too good to be true. You know Liam better than almost anyone. Do you ever think he hides things?
Chloe wanted a breaking bride. Elena decided to give her a performance.
Liam? God, no, he's an open book. He adores you. It's just jitters.
Secrets are like champagne. Exciting at first, but left out in the open too long, they go flat. And all you're left with is the bitter aftertaste.
I think someone needs water.
Message delivered. I know. I am not breaking. I am preparing.
Laura? You awake?
Don't.
Alara, what the hell is going on? Is this about me working late? For God's sake, I'm building our future.
It's not about you working late, Liam. It's just... everything feels different lately.
Different how? Talk to me. Don't shut me out.
I am talking. I'm just starting to see things. Really see them. For the first time.
Oh?
Elora, my dear, I received your message. It clarifies a few things I've observed. Liam is talented, but his focus on certain extracurricular activities has not gone unnoticed. There have been questions about expense reports, and our most valuable clients prefer meetings during daylight hours. A man building a future with the woman he loves does not spend his evenings so consistently with other companions.
Other companions?
I believe you know her. You would be wise to protect your own interests very closely.
Good. Let the truth have witnesses. Over a year.
Eventually, the crying stopped. Not because the pain ended, because survival took over. She wasn't just rising from the ashes anymore. She was carrying the fire back to the people who lit the match. This is not an outburst. This is a verdict.
Ready for your close-up?
The dress was no longer a dream. It was wardrobe. Tomorrow was no wedding. It was sentencing.
Whatever happens tomorrow, whatever you decide, your father and I are here. This is your life. We will be there no matter what.
Thank you. That means everything.
His words had become shapes on a screen. Nothing more. She did not think about Liam. She thought about the microphone, the silence, the moment the mask would come off. Tomorrow is not my wedding day. It's my coronation.
Stunning. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, Alara, you look absolutely perfect.
Thank you, Chloe. For everything. For being here until the very end.
Of course. I wouldn't be anywhere else.
If any person can show just reason why they may not be lawfully joined together, let them speak now or forever hold their peace.
I object.
I beg your pardon?
I object to this marriage because the groom and his chief bridesmaid have already made a mockery of its vows.
Alara, stop this!
I'm just getting started.
Jewelry from our joint account. A hotel while I was at my father's bedside. Should I keep going? And you, Chloe, my best friend. Was every supporter just cover while you were in his bed?
You don't understand.
I understand everything. This marriage is a fraud. This union is a lie. And I will not be its punchline.
You've ruined everything!
No. You did that. I just turned on the lights. She didn't leave as a rejected bride. She left as the woman who refused the script.
Let's go home, my brave, brave girl.
Beneath the exhaustion, one feeling rose clean and sharp. Freedom. Six months later, Alora stood in a space built entirely by her own hands, spaces and gown in the creatin tykes. His apologies had become weather reports from a country she no longer lived in.
Your 3 o'clock is here? A Miss Davies? Send her in.
I'm supposed to get married next year, but I found out he's been cheating. I don't know what to do. Everyone expects this wedding. I feel trapped.
An ending, even a painful one, is not a failure. It's the moment you stop planning a life for two and start architecturing one that is entirely yours. Now let's talk about what you really want. Let's plan the first day of the rest of your life.
Once, she was the woman trapped inside someone else's design. Now, she built futures for women who chose themselves.